Assalamualaikum. I'm Yasmin Akhtar Kajol, the Assistant English Teacher of Kashimpur Modern School and College. What's up, dear students? How are you? Hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also fine. Today at this moment, I am going to discuss about the narration, that means exercise. I would like to solve this exercise. You see, already I have written this passage narration on the board. This is the narration of Kumilla Board 2017. At first, remember one thing, dear students, that you have to read the passage narration from A to Z. So now I am reading this. Listen to me. The teacher said to the boy, "Do you think that honesty is the best policy?" The boy said, "Yes, sir, I think so." "Then learn to be honest from your boyhood," said the teacher. "Thank you, sir," said the boy. "May Allah grant you a long life," said the teacher to the boy. Here you have to remember one thing, that you have to find out the speaker and find out the listener. Of course, you have to find out the listener and you have to find out the speaker. So here the teacher is the speaker. What is speaker? I told you in the previous class that what is speaker, who speaks, that is speaker, and what is listener, who listens, that is listener. So here we can see that the teacher is the speaker and the boy is the listener. Okay, now I am going to change this direct speech into indirect speech. Let us start. The teacher said to the boy, "Do you think that honesty is the best policy?" This sentence, you know, this sentence is an interrogative sentence. This sentence is an interrogative sentence. So I am writing the teacher, T-E-C-H-E-R, the teacher. Instead of said, we have to write asked, and to will be omitted. So the boy asked the boy, you know that do. This sentence start with auxiliary verb, so you have to write if. Then I write if, and do, does, did. I told you in the previous class that do, does, did, of course, will be omitted from the sentence. Okay? Then the person you. You follow the object of the verb. So, as you follow the object of the verb, I write he, because the boy is male. So you have to write he, and think as think, verb 1. So it will be verb 2. Think would be thought, and that honesty is the best policy. You know, dear students, you know properly that honesty is the best policy is the sentence of universal truth. So no need to change the universal truth. So I am writing the same sentence. Honesty is the best policy, full stop. Honesty is the best policy. No need to the change. Then the boy said, "Yes, sir." "Yes, sir, I think so." Very, very important. You see that the The boy, and you notice this word, yes sir, yes is very available in the passage narration. When you will see this word yes, you have to write reflecting the affirmative, but whenever you see the extra word after yes, then of course you have to write the reflecting the affirmative and say that. Now sir, whenever you say sir, you have to write respectfully or with respect or politely. So the boy, sir, respectfully, yes, for yes, we write replied in the affirmative and because we see that I think so, the extra word, and I means the boy, so we can write he think will be thought, you know, thought, so then learn to be, next sentence, then learn to be honest from your boyhood, said the teacher. Who is saying? The teacher is saying to the boy. Then here of course you have to notice that learn to be honest from your boyhood. This is what is the word? This is the word of imperative sentence. This is the sentence of imperative sentence, because this sentence, you notice this sentence start with verb, not subject. This sentence start with verb, not subject. So this is an imperative sentence. So in case of imperative sentence, and I tell you that learn to be honest from your boyhood, this is advising note. So then the teacher advised who? The boy. Advised the boy, and I told you in the previous class that before verb you have to write to. And then main verb, learn to be honest from your means that the boy. So here we have to write his boyhood. Thank you, sir. Another sentence. Thank you, sir, said the boy. Who is saying? The boy is saying, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir is available. Thank you, sir is available. And so whenever you can see the thank you, we have to obey the rule. You have to obey the rule that, what is the rule? Subject plus thanked plus object. So the boy, here we can see sir, so we have to write respectfully, and thanked you means the teacher. Now last one I am discussing. May Allah grant you a long life, said the teacher to the boy. The teacher is the speaker and the boy is the listener. May Allah grant you a long life, said the teacher. At first we have to write the teacher. Here, notice this properly. Here, that may Allah grant you a long life. This is an optative sentence. This is an optative sentence. You know, whenever you see that this sentence is an optative sentence, at that moment you have to write wished or prayed. Wished or prayed. Now I am writing prayed, and instead of inverted comma, we have to write that. No need to write the object. Okay, the teacher prayed that, and at first we have to write subject. Subject, what is subject? Allah is subject. Subject is Allah. So I am writing Allah. Then may will be might. May will convert it into might. M-I-G-H-T, might. Allah might and grant. Allah might grant you means that the boy. So I am writing him. Allah might grant him a long life. The teacher prayed that Allah might grant him a long life. Again and again, I am telling you that, dear students, you have to remember that you have to find out the at first speaker and then listener, and it will be better for you if you catch up the speaker and listener. Okay? Thank you very much for watching my class. Hope you have understood and enjoy my class. Inshallah, I will come back with another topics in front of you. Allah Hafiz.